English Writing and Listening course. The introduction of an academic essay. Introduction paragraph. The introduction paragraph introduces the topic, giving the necessary information to set the scene. It also gives a thesis statement or an essay-level main point that will guide the essay. Let's look at these two parts in more detail. First, the introduction paragraph introduces the topic. Here, our topic is a healthy body weight. To introduce this topic, it is common to start with general information and gradually become more specific. For example, body weight, while not the only predictor of good health, is still a very important factor. Generally speaking, several measurements of body weight, such as the body mass index, as well as waist size and body fat percentage, have a range which is considered healthy and ranges at the extremes which are not. While they are not always 100% reliable, higher numbers in BMI, waist size and body fat commonly predict unhealthy traits and conditions, such as high blood pressure, low cardio capability, and nutrition imbalance. In this way, we can see how the introduction of the topic begins general and gradually becomes more specific as the introduction continues. After this, at the end of the introduction paragraph, there is usually a thesis statement. The thesis statement is the main point of the whole essay. It provides the direction for the discussion in the essay. For example, in this essay, we are going to look at why, in general, it is important to maintain a body weight in line with medical advice in order to be as healthy as possible, and we will consider this from several different perspectives. As you can see here, the topic, body weight, is added to the main point and direction, which is an important part of being healthy. The thesis statement introduces the main items of discussion in the essay. So, in general, an introduction paragraph is not usually as long as a middle or body paragraph. An introduction paragraph needs to define the topic and explain the necessary information needed to understand the topic. An introduction paragraph should be interesting to the reader so that the reader wants to continue reading. An introduction paragraph needs to be as clear as possible so people do not misunderstand the topic. And finally, an introduction paragraph gives the main point or the thesis statement of the whole essay. If you look here, you can see the example using the topic and the thesis statement that we discussed before. Generally speaking, the introduction paragraph begins generally and gradually becomes more specific as we progress. If you can do this and include a good introduction and a good thesis statement in your introduction paragraph, your introduction will be interesting to readers and will be easy to understand. Thank you for listening.